KU Career Connections is the job search website used by KU Career Services to help students find and apply for jobs as well as schedule on-campus interviews. This website is free for KU business students and contains full-time, internship, part-time, and summer postings. Some corporate scholarships and university program applications can be found here as well. KU business students can access KU Career Connections from the KU Business Career Services website or by accessing it directly at the link provided. Initially, you will need to use your KU email address to set up your account. After your account is activated, you can change your email address, which will be your username, if you prefer to use a non-KU email. Please be aware that once you fill out the registration form, you will not be able to apply for jobs until someone in KU Career Services verifies your status as a student and approves your account, which may take up to 2 business days. As you fill out your profile, be sure to complete all boxes as the system will use this information to determine your eligibility to apply for positions. For this reason, it's also very important to update your information at least once a semester. Some areas to be aware of include applicant type. The year you are graduating, you will select graduating. Underclassmen who are not graduating in a given year should select non-graduating. Cumulative GPA. This should be your overall GPA and should be able to be verified by the university. Never use term GPAs, major GPAs, or calculate your own GPA for this section. It is especially important to update this section each semester after your grades are finalized. Major. Be sure to select your individual major, such as finance or marketing, rather than selecting School of Business. You can also select business concentrations here. Work authorization. U.S. citizens should select both the first and second options, U.S. citizen and legally authorized to work indefinitely in the U.S. without sponsorship. Hold down the Control key and click each item to select them. International students must select the third option. Employment visa sponsorship will be required now or in the future. This is true even if you are applying to internships. Failure to select the appropriate category can be considered falsification of application and may be grounds for having your KU Career Connections account blocked. Receive email notifications will allow you to receive emails about jobs, events, and other important information from the KU Business Career Service Office. Include in resume books. Selecting yes allows an employer to view your default resume, so be sure to make this version of your resume one that you want a variety of employers to see. Employers may contact you based on these searches, but you should not depend on this as your primary way of job searching. Promote me to employers. If the profile is published, your profile information and default resume will be shared with employers vetted by Simplicity, the provider of KU Career Connections. This is one way to reach employers not currently recruiting at KU. Receive email job blasts. This allows you to receive information about job postings sent out by KU Business Career Services Office. This is a good way to learn about jobs you may have missed in your own job searches. You can upload different versions of your resume if you want, as well as cover letters, writing samples, or other materials needed to apply to a position. Be sure to read the posting carefully and provide all materials requested by the employer. If you want to see if a specific employer has any openings, the fastest way to find them is through the Employers tab. Click on the employer directory, type the employer's name in the keyword box. Once you find them, you can click on the star next to the organization name to follow them. The companies you follow will be available on your homepage. Once you find the employer, you will be able to see an overview of the employer, current postings, and upcoming career fair attendance. If you don't have a specific employer in mind, go to the Job and Internships tab, select All Postings. From here, you can click on the Advanced Search to set up search parameters to coincide with your position requirements. Talk to Business Career Services staff for tips to most effectively search for the kind of job you are specifically seeking. If you want a list of organizations that will be attending the upcoming career fair, go to the Events tab. There you can also view companies who will be hosting information sessions as well as other workshops and events. Good luck in your job search. Be sure to see Business Career Services for advice in how to search for a specific field.